If you think you have what it takes to be a Fear Factor Live champion, visit the casting department directly in front of this theater at least 1 hour and 10 minutes before each show. To compete, you must be at least 18 years of age with a valid form of photo ID. Don't try this at home. Try it here.
Fear is no factor!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fear Factor Live. For the enjoyment of others, we ask that pagers and cell phones be turned to silent operation. The show you are about to see involves sudden sound and pyrotechnic effects. It contains atypical food ingestion and close contact with animals and insects that some guests may find discomforting. We also ask that there be no smoking in the stadium at any time. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Hey folks, welcome to Fear Factor Live! Let's get it up you guys here with us today. I'm JCP. I'm the producer here at Fear Factor Live. This over here is Katie and Melissa. They are my production assistants. I've got Austin with me on camera, and you guys have all come out, so thank you for that. The show that you're about to see is the most exciting and daring show that we have ever presented here at Universal Orlando. It's actually the first show of its kind anywhere. Never before have we used actual park guests to participate in the extreme stunts that you're going to get to see here today. Now yes, all of these stunts are real. They were developed with the help of the creators of the hit NBC series Fear Factor, so you know it's going to be intense. But best of all, this show is live, which means you guys, our audience, you are going to be just as much a part of the show as our competitors are. How do you feel about that?
Yeah!
Good. To start things off, we actually have a line for you in the show. Whenever I or our host Chris say, oh, by the way, we need you to say, there's one more thing. So let's try that. Oh, by the way.
There's one more thing!
Perfect. What that does, every time we say that line, we're going to amp things up a little bit to make things more difficult for our competitors up here. So I hope you guys are with me on that. Right now, Katie, Melissa, and I are going to spend a little bit of time casting some of you folks to get more involved in the action. I need some volunteers. Who want to help me out with the show? I need kids and adults alike, so I can see a lot of hands. I'm looking for somebody to help me out my first stunt. There's a girl over here in a gray t-shirt with a red and white polka dot lanyard. Come on down. Her hair's back in a ponytail. The girls will get to see in the front. I'm also looking for two folks who are not afraid of getting a little wet today, especially if they're friends that helps me out. All right, let's see. I'm going to take these two boys over here in the red and the blue. Good to see you guys again. I'm also looking for two kids who want to help me control the weather. Over here on the side, one in green, the others in stripes. Come on down. I need two kids who are good at video games from this side of the house over here. I'll take the kid up top with a red t-shirt holding the ball. Come on down. This guy over here in a red t-shirt and a red ball cap. Come on down and join me as well. I also need two teams of two, like brothers who work nicely, gentlemen. Come on down. I also need another team of two. Ladies, all the way up at the top, one's in white and one's in stripes. Come on down. You guys can grab a seat to the front row with Katie and Melissa. I also need a loud, enthusiastic studio audience. Thanks you guys. Yeah, let me hear it. Perfect. Your job is to cheer on our competitors. We have 6 of them backstage, and these folks are park guests, just like you. They auditioned to get into this show about an hour ago. They're probably a little bit nervous, and they're wearing spandex. They're going to need your support. I need you to cheer for them when we introduce them up top. Oh, by the way,
There's one more thing!
not bad, but I think we can try it again a little louder. Oh, by the way,
There's one more thing!
there it is. How many of you guys have seen Fear Factor on NBC by a show of hands? Oh, good. Most of you. Cool. We're going to do something in the show today that we do on television, but I need your help with it. We're going to count down every step with a 3, 2, 1, go. As a matter of fact, that is how we're going to start the show, so I need all of you to join in on that. I'm going to go top, Chris. Awesome, Alex. Thank you, Mark. Folks, we're ready to go from a technical standpoint. I have one last question for all of you. Are you ready to see our competitors face their fears? All right. The countdown with me in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Chris Burge, and this is Fear Factor. The stunts you're about to see were designed and supervised by trained professionals. They're extremely dangerous and should never be attempted by anyone, anywhere, anytime. producer JCP, and our entire crew here, we'd like to welcome you to a special live edition of Fear Factor. Now, earlier today, we recruited some park guests, people just like you, willing to face their worst fears as they perform some dangerous and nasty stunts live. You guys ready to meet your contestants? All right, let's bring them out. Come on out here, guys. We've got Tim, Doug, Devon, Caitlin, Athena, and Mark. Give it up for them. Now, the 6 of you have been chosen for one reason: to prove that fear is not a factor for you as you go head-to-head and become the ultimate Fear Factor champion. In order for that to be said, you must complete 3 extreme stunts that will not only test you physically, but mentally as well. If you're too afraid to attempt a stunt, you'll be eliminated. If you try a stunt but you fail to complete it, you're gone. But if you succeed, you not only move on to that next round, you're that much closer to claiming the winner's bragging rights of Fear Factor Live. Are you guys ready for this? Head up those stairs, you guys, and our crew's gonna get you prepped for your first stunt. Now, while they're getting ready, let's take a look at some interviews that we shot before the show and hear what they had to say.
Hi, my name is Tim. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm going to win Fear Factor to prove I can do it to my kids.
Hi, my name's Doug. I'm from Iowa. I'm here representing the old guys. I know I don't look like it, but I'm 46 years old.
Hey, I'm Devon from Chicago, Illinois. I'm going to win Fear Factor because it's spring break and I want to do it for all the guys out there in Illinois.
Hey, I'm Caitlin. I'm from South Carolina, and I want to win Fear Factor to try something new. I love a challenge. Go Tigers!
Hi, my name's Athena. I'm from Traverse City, and I will win Fear Factor because I can do anything I set my mind to.
Hey, I'm Mark from Tallahassee, Florida, and I'm going to win Fear Factor to prove my girls I'm the coolest dad here.
Well, that's what our competitors sounded like when we spoke to them before the show. I wonder how they're feeling right about now. Just to remind everyone what they are in for, let's take a look at some of these highlights from the hit NBC series, Fear Factor.
Contestants, can you hear me? So can the audience. Listen carefully, this is your first stunt. It's called the endurance hang. You're holding onto a bar suspended by one thin cable. Hold on tight, because when I say go, the bottom drops out. You'll be left dangling high above the unforgiving ground below. The 4 of you that hold on the longest will move on to the next round. The rest of you will be eliminated. The one contestant that can outlast the rest will have the advantage of choosing their partner for the next round, as well as automatic advancement in the event of a tie. Oh, by the way,
There's one more thing. That's right, starting with my first volunteer, Erin. Erin, wave hi to everybody. Folks, let's give Erin a nice round of applause for helping me out in my first stunt. 15 seconds into this first stunt, Erin is going to throw this lever. It's going to turn on some industrial fans, blasting our contestants with some pretty serious wind.
contestants, are you ready? Folks, let's count them down in 3, 2, 1, go! There they go. There's a lot of swinging going on by Devon. He's got a pretty wide grip as well. Sometimes that can lead to a lot of trouble. Tim's also got a pretty wide grip. It looks like Athena is breathing consistently.
Chris,
Coming up 15 seconds.
That's right. Here we go, Erin. Throw that lever. Here comes the wind.
Sometimes that wind is just enough to throw them off their game and see how they handle it. Tina's trying to stay focused. Mark is looking around, checking out the competition. Coming up on 30 seconds. The audience cheering for him. 6 from
Right this way. Go ahead and face the camera. How you feeling?
Okay.
Okay. You're still smiling. Are you a little disappointed?
A little bit. My hands just got sweaty.
Yeah, that's a pretty slick bar up there, isn't it? It's hard to hold on. We make it really slippery so that you can't hold on too long. But don't worry, you're joined by a friend. Athena, what happened up there?
Oh, I just felt my hands just swollen. Like, what are you doing?
It's difficult to navigate that. Once they start to slip, it's game over, right? Well, ladies, you're the first two that get to take our infamous walk of shame. So long, ladies. Let's hear it for our 4 semi-finalists. Mark, Doug, Tim, and Devon. Devon, come on up here, buddy. How you feeling? Pretty good. You seem very calm about this whole thing. Is the adrenaline kicking in at this point? You were ready to hold up there all day, huh? Yeah. I was saying you had a pretty wide grip there at the beginning. This could be trouble, but you ended up hanging in there. So now, you get to choose your partner for the next round. You gotta choose carefully, because if you guys win that next round, you'll be going head-to-head with that person in the finals. Who's it gonna be? We'll go with you know, Tim, my Tim. Because he looks cool. Sorry, Doug and Mark, apparently not looking cool enough. That means you two are going to be on the other team against these two guys. Go ahead and follow John out. He's going to get you prepped for your final stunt. Let's hear it for your 4 semi-finalists.
Well, they're getting set up for their next stunt. I'd like to introduce everybody to Lindsay. Lindsay, come on up and join me. Now, Lindsay kind of looks like she's ready for a pretty serious swimming stunt, but that's not what this entails. She's going to undergo what we call the desert hat ordeal. It's reminiscent of the days when, as punishment, folks used to be buried up to their neck in the sand and left to the mercy of the desert. So, Lindsay, have a seat.
Come on over here, Lindsay. What we're about to do to her is some pretty serious stuff. We're going to strap her down to this chair literally for her own protection, while our very own critter wrangler, Ashley. Everybody say hi, Ashley. She looks really sweet, doesn't she? She's not. She's mean. She's going to put some really nasty creatures right on top of Lindsay's head. Now, to decide what kind of creatures that we're going to use, I give you the Wheel of Fear. Oh, it is right. These are some of people's worst phobias. We have the Madagascar hissing cockroach, snakes, spiders from around the world. My personal favorite, the Emperor Scorpion. This is by far the nastiest of the whole bunch.
Now, traveling with Lindsay today is her mom, Lori. Lori, come on up. We're going to have you determine your daughter's fate.
This is the payback you've been looking for, Lori. It's kind of having a big spin. What do you folks want to see? Spiders, scorpions, snakes. A little bit of variety here in this crowd. Let's see. I told you that mine was the scorpions, right?
Wow, Chris. Wow. Really? How did that happen?
Fate? The wheel loves me.
Clearly.
Clearly. A little bit of cheating maybe too. Seriously, folks, this is a really nasty creature. It's the largest venomous scorpion on the planet. They actually call it the Widowmaker. Now, Lindsay, what I need you to do is sit still. We're going to put 60 scorpions right on top of your head. Are you sure you're ready for this?
All right, Lori, I'm going to bring you over for a little moral support. I want you to hold on to Lindsay's hand with one hand, and you can video with your iPhone.
She is not even going to make eye contact with these guys. Oh, there you go. Picture time. Folks, let's count down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Here's one.
She is beginning to show signs of panic.
Here's two.
Each time she squints a little bit harder.
There's three.
She is white knuckling. Lori is doing a great job, but those knuckles are completely white over here. Stay completely still, Lindsay, for your own safety.
5.
Panic is setting in.
And 6. She done it. Great job, Lindsay. Just stay still. Ashley's got to remove each scorpion one at a time, and sometimes they like to latch on.
That's right, as you can see, this is the most dangerous part of the stunt. As we remove them carefully, they will latch on to anything that they can, whether it's your eye or your nose or hair or your ears, anything they can. So you have to stay completely still because these guys are really feisty today.
Yeah, they're definitely holding on to her.
They're just fighting with each other.
New hairstyle.
She has her feet off the ground now. Stay completely still, Lindsay. Just a couple more to go. Close your eyes, think of a happy place. And is that all of them? You did it.
Nice job, Lindsay.
lifespan of up to 10 inches. It feeds on birds, snakes, lizards, sometimes even bats. What it does is it sneaks up on its prey and injects them with poison from its venomous fangs. It is a really, really nasty creature. Okay, awesome. You're over there now, Lindsay. We're gonna do the same thing that we just did. You're gonna put one spider right on top of your head, close the lid, and you're done. Can I get a thumbs up? I got a thumbs up. All right, Ashley, go ahead and get in place. This is the Goliath bird-eating tarantula.
Folks, he pulls his head and stuff backstage all the time.
We might need to check the pulse over here. These two girls almost lost it. Great job, Ashley, and great job, Lindsay, for proving the fear is not a factor for you.
Excellent job, Lindsay. You did a great job with the Denver Hat Ordeal. You're fantastic. You can take your seat. And obviously, fear is not a factor for you as it is for some of the members of our front row. Chris, we are ready for the semifinals. Take it away.
All right, here comes our second stunt. For this one, we're going to split the audience in half. Starting at the center line, heading all the way over here to my right. You guys are now a part of the red team of Devon and Tim. Give it up for them. From the center all the way over here to my left. You guys are now a part of the blue team of Mark and Doug. This next stunt takes place in two parts. For the first part, the runners are going to start on their marks. When I say go, you're going to run over to this tank and reach inside. KCP, show them what we have for them.
Check it out. Carnivorous eels. That's why we call this the eel tank relay.
You guys are going to plunge your bare arms into the eel-infested tank and locate a small beanbag. You'll then run back to your mark and toss it to your partner.
I like that it's
You have 30
skill
seconds to transfer as many beanbags as you can, but you may only move one at a time. At the end of 30 seconds, whoever has the most beanbags in their bucket will receive an advantage going into the second half of the stunt. Oh, by the way,
That's right. As our runners race towards that eel tank, my volunteers, Gavin and his brother, Zach, they're going to attempt to soak our runners with these high-intensity water cannons. Let's get a round of applause for Gavin and Zach.
Devon and Doug, take your marks. I hope the guns are ready to go. Folks, let's count them down in 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. Both getting soaked and crouching against the very really back. Very first of the blue team, they lost one. And the red team adjusts this one. The blue team strikes again. Here comes the red team, Devon first. And go high with the big mistake. Here comes the blue team, strike one more time. Let's go ahead and a little high throw. He's really off the game right now. Blue team strikes again. They're really trying to get it. 2 seconds left. One. And that's the end of it.
Stay where you are, man. Stay where you are, Devon. Stay where you are, Devon. Stay where you are.
All right. We just need to keep you nice and safe here. We're going to remove the eel. Okay.
We got it. Nice work, Ashley. Nice work.
Very good, Ashley. Thank you for that. We're going to check the red team has 1. The blue team has 6. The blue team has the advantage. Now what that means for us, both teams are going to start with 3 beanbags. Because the blue team won the advantage, they're going to receive 1 additional beanbag. We're then going to hoist them 2.5 stories into the air. When I say go, they'll be released into a pendulum swing. It's now their job to toss as many beanbags as they can back to their partner. They have 30 seconds to do it. One team's going to the finals, the other team is going home. Oh, by the way, beanbags. That's not really
I'm not feeling it, Chris. Are you?
I'm not feeling it either. You guys feeling it?
No.
This is Fear Factor. Rancid Octopus.
Our crew is on their way over to our team, so I need my runners to make me down from. Devon?
They're discussing some strategy over here. Come on over here, Doug. What they're going to do is they're going to switch places now. For 2 reasons. One, we're going to tether them to the wall, making it a little more difficult for them. And number 2, we're going to give their throwers a little more room to loft their octopi. Now what that means for those of you down front, especially over here on my right and on my left, you guys are sitting in what we like to call the octopus splash zone. Yeah. Every once in a while they get a little excited, they might overshoot their targets. You can end up with an octopus in your lap, so keep your hands ready, give all the more.
Chris, we are ready.
All right, guys, go ahead and hoist them up now. Remember, you have 30 seconds to complete this challenge. The blue team is starting out with an advantage on 4 to 3. Let's hear it for the blue team. Give it up for the red team. One of these teams is going to the finals. The other team is going home. Devon's ready. Doug is ready.
We are clear right. We are clear left.
Let's go. off to the blue team. Any landing?
We have a tie.
It's a tie. Therefore, the tie break goes to the red team for having the endurance tank. The person that hung on the longest, which was Devon, advanced them to the finals. Congratulations, you guys. Devon, come on over here. Remember we had that talk, Devon, about whoever hangs on the longest receives the advantage in the event of a tie? You were the one that held on the longest. You brought your team all the way to the finals. How you feeling? Pretty good. Pretty good. Still just hanging in there, huh? Hanging in there. I like your enthusiasm and your excitement, Devon. Clearly, you are a very tough competitor. Come on over here, Tim. How you feeling? Good. Now, I just want to let you know that Devon over here has been carrying you in his very mellow way. He's been carrying you through this competition. His first hang at the beginning allowed you guys to advance to the finals. Yeah, you might have a big thanks on that one. A nice high five. Now, you guys are going head-to-head for the finals. You think you can take it? Yeah. Yeah, you got it pretty easy. Devon?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. All right, you two, head back with John. He's going to get you prepped for your final stunt. These are your two finalists. Give it up for them. Turn around, guys. Face the camera. Mark, what happened out there?
I let the one octave go too early. We were too short.
Kind of a beeline that went just under, huh? Doug, any thoughts?
One squid short.
One squid short. It's all Mark's fault, huh?
I didn't catch it.
You didn't catch it. Wow, he just completely let you off the hook. Well, clearly you guys made great teams there, but now you guys can be heading out together, so that's kind of something that you can take away from this, right? Go ahead and take your walk down the walk of shame. So long, fellas. Now, audience, let's put the focus back on you and see if you have the stomach for this next event.
That's right, we have two very brave teams who are joining us downtown for this next stunt. Over here on my right is the team that calls themselves the Ultimate Eaters. On my left are the Non-Burglars. Let's give both teams a nice round of applause.
This next event is the one we get asked the most questions about, because it's really not Fear Factor without something interesting to eat. That's what we like to call this. Guess what's crawling to this?
So let's go ahead and see what's on our menu, shall we? Our first course is a little seafood surprise. This is a colorful mix of rotten clams, oysters. There were some octopus parts that made it in there, some fish heads and tails, and they've all been